most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
So I wanted to show some of the data I've been looking at so far during the day just to kind of put this all into perspective. How cold is it? What are the records? And when was the last time we did this? Well, these are the most recent cold lows. And you may notice here the top four all in 1994 from -7 to -22. Now, -22 is the all-time record for this area. Notice the time of the year. It's always toward the back half of January, this entire list. So again, this is something that can happen, and we didn't reach -22, but -5 this morning, still very impressive, and will now make that list as our recent coldest morning. Now, we look at Dillsburg, and things are relatively cloudy, still a lot of snow, and as James has mentioned, if something looks kind of wet and or shiny on the roads because of temperatures outside, it is likely ice. So do be aware of that as you head out and about through the day and even later tonight through tomorrow. Here's Camp Hill, cloudy as well, just kind of seeing a bleak day overall in terms of the lack of sunshine, maybe a little bit brighter here in Lebanon, but again, clouds have ruled the day so far. Here's the visible satellite picture I wanted to show, and I wanted to show for two reasons. This is an area of clouds, but if you look up and down the 95 corridor from the Mid-Atlantic up through the Northeast, there's also this white showing up on the map. That is snow, as our view from outer space is not only showing clouds, but that big snowpack now that's in place. So Doppler radar showing no snow coming our way today, but certainly a lot of chill. Temperatures in the teens, likely feeling like single digits throughout the day thanks to this light breeze. But here's the good news. The area of frigid air coming our way is likely here for the next 24 to 36 hours. Then some vast improvement begins to take place. So while it may not seem like a big deal, temperatures getting into the 30s by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be about a 15 to 20 degree rise from where we are today. So cloudy today. Again, not much going on in terms of precipitation over the next couple of days. This air is very, very dry, so flurries are unlikely at this point. Now, as we begin to warm up, that generally means in the weather department that we see some type of moisture. Let's talk about what is out there. So by this weekend, Saturday's dry, albeit somewhat cloudy. I think by Sunday into Monday, there will be some snow showers around, but most of the moisture heads east of us. So we could be talking about over a week time period where there's not much going on in the winter weather department other than cold. So, you know, it's one thing to be cold. If we got more snow on top of this, that wouldn't be a good recipe because it would help sustain the cold. Instead, we begin to warm up by the end of the weekend into next week. And James, I think next week in general is going to be more normal for this time of year. 30s for highs, 20s and teens for lows. That's not unprecedented. What we're seeing right now, while it's not record-breaking, as I just showed you, it hasn't happened since 1994.
And it's very interesting, too. It was on this exact day in 1994 where we had that record cold.
I mentioned this throughout a lot of our newscasts, but this is statistically the coldest time of the year. So if it's going to happen, it's likely going to happen now.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Don't have to like it.
The data proves it.
Yes. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
A man of science. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.